President Trump's rollback on Obama-era guidelines for transgender students has emboldened his supporters and outraged his opponents.
But White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer says the president is just doing what he always promised he would, handing the power back to local governments.
The president has maintained for a long time that this is a states' rights issue and not one for the federal government.
While it's unknown how other states will respond, this is only adding to the concerns of LGBTQ youth in North Carolina. Our Carly Griffiths sat down with a transgender girl and parents of transgender students about the impact they're expecting.
I just feel really upset and my heart is broken.
10-year-old Nikki Miller-Hogue understands the Trump administration's actions. Her current school has provided a separate single-stall bathroom for her. But soon she'll be going to a different school with gym class and locker rooms.
Don't know what this is going to mean for junior high next year, where it's going to be a different situation.
Her mother spent the morning calling North Carolina lawmakers. She worries the rollback of President Obama's guidelines will enable HB2 supporters at the General Assembly, a sentiment echoed by Nancy Chamberlain.
He can't use the bathrooms. He can't be recognized as he says, a guy. He just wants to be a guy.
Her 17-year-old son, Adrian, will be going to college next year. He's never used the boys' restroom at school, and Chamberlain says he's been asked to use a separate bathroom.
He is just building up the courage and starting to look more like a male and wanting to start acting more like a male with using the bathrooms.
Chamberlain and Miller-Hogue worry the option to use even a separate bathroom will disappear without Obama's regulations. While both students would like to use the bathroom of their choice, they know the battle over HB2 and who uses what restroom will not be over soon.
They don't get to be their true selves. They just don't get to be who they want to be.
In Raleigh, Carly Griffith, CBS, North Carolina.
And the removal of those regulations also has legal implications for the fight against HB2. Political science professor David McLennan says the guidelines President Obama put in place were built upon Title IX and sexual discrimination. Without those regulations, McLennan says the Justice Department loses a key argument against HB2.
I think the federal case against North Carolina goes away. I mean, there's no other basis for it. Now, we also have the ACLU lawsuit against North Carolina. That's beyond Title IX. It deals with equal protection.
McLennan went on to say that politically the fight against HB2 will not die in North Carolina because the economic impact will continue.